Day number 1 of training camp is here, and so is the return of Chris Johnson. Here's a sight that many of us thought we would not be seeing during the first week of training camp. Number 28 back out on the field with his Titans teammates. CJ is in the house, and he's got a new contract. Now, instead of answering questions about a holdout situation, head coach Jeff Fisher is now talking about the condition of his star running back.
He's going to be fine. I mean, I believe that he's once again has a lot to prove. I'd be interested to see where he sets his sights, on this year. What goals he sets out there and attempts to achieve. Remind you, last year at this time he wanted to be MVP and rushed for over 2,000 yards, and everybody kind of said, "Oh yeah, really?"
Yeah, really, and he lived up to the hype, too. Well, another positive sign at practice already today was our first glimpse at the linebacker position of one Stephen Tulloch. Now, Tulloch was a camp holdout when it came to organized team activities and off-season workouts. Now, Tulloch signed a $2.5 million contract tender in June, and despite reports of wanting a new long-term contract, Tulloch reported to camp on time and ready to go. While the Titans will have some new pieces at linebacker this season, Tulloch is expected to be one of the 4 starters. Well, year after year, Titans fans just love this. They come out in droves. They love watching their team here at Baptist Sports Park. And once again, yes, these guys are back as Titans training camp is open to the general public for the next 4 weeks now. Despite the heat and the possibility of some rain showers, it was another good crowd on hand as the Titans got their training camp schedule underway. Titans are one of 17 teams that are holding training camp at home this season. Practicing at home seems to be a growing trend in the NFL these days, and you know what? These fans just can't get enough of it.
Original Oiler fan, grew up loving the Oilers. When they moved to Tennessee, I followed them, stuck with them, and paid a lot of heat in Houston for it. But we decided last year we were going to drive out, come to training camp. We'd always wanted to do it, so it's like a family tradition now.
And if you didn't have an opportunity to catch the Titans' first practice today, here's what their schedule looks like for week number 1. 3:30 start time Sunday through Tuesday, a 7 o'clock practice on Wednesday night. Big crowd is expected for that night. 3:30 on Thursday and Friday, and a 1 o'clock start time. That's going to be next Saturday. By the way, the Titans' first preseason game is Saturday, August 14th, when they travel to Seattle. Well, the Titans and every team in the National Football League are trying to avoid injuries. There's already been one big one with the Dallas Cowboys. I'll have that story coming up at 6. Until then, Mike Rogers live at Baptist Sports Park. Back to you, Scott.
All right.